Hey, it's Patrick. Hope you're having a great day. In this video, we're talking about how to reprogram your mind. And what I mean by this exactly is to reprogram or to change the way that we think, to improve the way that we think, to improve the way that we understand things and our understanding of the world and of ourselves and of everything. And this can lead us to a happier life and a more successful life. It can lead us to infinite possibilities if we learn how to reprogram our minds. And this can be done pretty easily, as long as you have this mindset of wanting to improve and wanting to grow. And the first way to reprogram your mind is to get the right information, get new information, and constantly seek new information also. Because if you can consistently seek new knowledge and new information, then you're going to continuously grow mentally, and your mental health is going to improve so much, and you're going to have so much more information in your mind that you can access just by thinking. Think about all these different things that in your mind. If you can have the best information in that library of your mind, then you can obviously go much further, and you can have a better understanding of so many different things. If there's any aspect of yourself you want to change, any aspect of your life, of your mind that you want to change, then seek that kind of information. A great way to do this is through reading books. If you don't like reading books, then audiobooks is a great way to get new information. That's how I read pretty much all my books. I actually have a pretty tough time reading paper books, and I always have for some reason. But audiobooks work great for me, so it's all about finding a format that works best for you. Another way to get the right information is through watching YouTube videos, of course, watching documentaries, watching even a lot of movies have a lot of great information, inspiration as well. So it's just getting that information. If you want to become successful, then read books about success, watch videos about success, research and learn about success, learn about the universe, learn about yourself as well. And obviously there's no books about yourself, but that can be done through meditation, through mindfulness, through just personal growth in general. Because when you start to improve yourself in a whole bunch of different ways, then you start to understand yourself better in a whole bunch of different ways, and that'll just lead to happiness and so much growth in your entire life. So it's all about getting the right information. First of all, learning the right things, learning about the universe, learning about success. There's some great books out there. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill is like the Bible of success out there. That is, one of my favorite books, definitely. A lot of other self-improvement books, a lot of other, books about the universe, about the world. You can just learn about anything that really interests you, especially. That's definitely the most important part, making sure you're interested and you're truly passionate about what it is you're trying to accomplish and what you're researching and what you're learning about, because that's going to help you to stay fueled and stay motivated along the path. Otherwise you're going to get burnt out. If you're doing something for other reasons other than the fact that you truly enjoy it, then you're going to get burnt out and you're going to probably drop it pretty quick. And that's what I've learned from my experience, dropping dozens of projects and things like that in the past. But yeah, as long as you get that right information from these books, from these videos, from whatever it is you're seeking, then you can then apply that to your life. And that's the second part to it, and that does take time. It does take time to implement the information into your life. Definitely, it takes time to build certain habits and to grow in certain areas. But if you are consistent, and like I said, you have that mindset of wanting to grow and wanting to improve, wanting to be successful, wanting to be happy, wanting to live a fulfilling life, then if you just stay on that path and keep going, then you will get there, and you will begin to implement this information into your life. So once you have the information in your mind, first of all, when you're actively reading it, you're going to have all these thoughts going through your mind, because obviously everything you read is going to pass through your mind. So all these thoughts that you have, first of all, they're going to bring about more similar thoughts in that area. So if you're reading a book, say you read a book for an hour a day, and then throughout the rest of your day you might be thinking about that book, you might be thinking about certain things, and you might get ideas about things you can change about your life, or an idea for a project you can start, or for whatever it is, based around your passions. Like I said, that's definitely important. If you can start to do that, then it'll help you so much, because like I said, if you have a lot of thoughts going through your mind, then you're going to attract similar thoughts, because that's going to be at the front of your mind all the time, and you're going to be thinking about it. So that's why actively reading books, it'll help in that way. And then also obviously all the information you learn as well is going to help you. So through reading all these books, through getting the right information, applying it to your life, it's going to help you so much. And then, like I said, as you're doing it, you're also going to be attracting similar thoughts along that way. So you're going to get inspiration from these books as well. And the second part of how to reprogram your mind is another important, useful tool that I use in my life is using affirmations as well. And I actually, first learned about this in Think and Grow Rich, the book I mentioned earlier. And that just affirmations, basically what that is just using words, using, statements, using sentences in order to reprogram your mind, because words have power, thoughts have power. If you think about it, every thought you have is using mental energy. It's energy and power is what it is. Every thought, every word has its own meaning, has its own, value to it. And that is energy if you think about it. And written words are just the physical manifestation of ideas, of thoughts. So if you can utilize words and, sentences, writing them down or creating audio, then you can reprogram your mind that way. So what affirmations are, and what people typically do is you write down a sentence, for example, think about where you want to be in your life, think about the person you want to be, think about the things that you want to achieve in your life, and you essentially write these down as if you have already achieved them. You write, for example, I am successful, I am fulfilled, I am happy, I am healthy, I'm achieving my goals, I am living my dreams. Obviously you would write what those are specifically, but things like that, you can write them out and read them every day for a certain amount of time. Or you can also, what I do is I write something out and I record an audio, just go on like voice memos on your phone. It's the easy way to do it. You just record yourself speaking that, because first of all, you hear yourself speaking it into your ears, and you listen to it every day, listen to it over and over. If you know how to, if you have the know-how, you can edit a little bit, put a little bit of background music in it, maybe like kind of meditation music type of thing. And what you can do is create a little track, and then you can listen to it every day for as much as you can. Like honestly, the more you listen to it, the stronger it's going to influence your mind. And what this does, when you can listen to this every day, if you have your soundtrack, your little affirmations playing in your mind, telling yourself who you are, telling yourself what you can accomplish. And if you just constantly listen to that, then it is going to reach your subconscious mind as well. And like I said earlier, having those thoughts are going to bring about more thoughts along those lines as well. And what it happens as well when you, like I said, when you reach the subconscious mind by repetition and by doing this a lot, then everything, your thoughts in general, like your deep thoughts that you come out of nowhere, will be based around those things, and you'll just start to think differently and start to see things differently. And when you can apply all these steps I talked about, so learning the right information, applying that information, using affirmations as well, when you can apply all these to your life, you will notice the way you're thinking changes. Even it'll change instantly. When you start reading a certain book, for example, your thinking will instantly sync up with that book. A lot of your thoughts throughout the day, a lot of your thinking, your motivation, things like that will sync up. So it's very important to, like I said, use information, use books, use videos, everything, all the tools we have nowadays with the power of the internet. You can learn about everything. There's so much that you can educate yourself with. There's courses you can take online, like I said, books, videos, just searching something on Google. There's a million ways to get information and to learn new things. So study success, study happiness, study whatever it is that truly makes you happy and whatever you're passionate about, and then learn the right information and apply it to your life. And like I said, this might take quite a while for you to actually apply what I'm talking about in this video. It took me years to, pursuing my path of personal growth, to implement all these healthy habits and all these things into my life, and to kind of navigate and coordinate, restructure my life, to fit me the best, to keep me motivated and keep me going. And it took me a very long time. So don't be discouraged if this takes you some time to achieve. Like I said, that's just part of the process. And yeah, that's my advice for you guys, is how to reprogram your mind. Let me know in the comments if you've ever tried out any of these, or if you've ever noticed, certain books or certain, documentaries or whatever, any of these ideas kind of just sparking other thoughts in your minds. And, like I said, creating these similar thoughts. I'd love to hear about that. Don't forget to check out the description, follow me on Instagram, reach out to me with any other questions or comments you guys have. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Got plenty more videos coming soon. Your mind is much more powerful than you think. Peace.